Hey guys, welcome back to another scrap mechanic video, and in today's video I'm gonna show you the smallest stabilizer that you will ever see. And the only stabilizer that still works. Well, of course the 2x2 and the 3x 2x2, 2x1x1 and the 3x1x1 still work as well. But this type, the spring stabilizer, is the only one that still works. The raw unit stabilizer with the two bearings is dead. And I bet you will never be able to use that again. So start using this one, yay! Anyway, let's actually jump into it. So we have the small stabilizer over here, the 1x1 stabilizer, as you can see over here. So what is this thing? It's basically two little caps and two springs, and well, that's basically it. The caps are inside the same block as the springs, as you can see over here, and which makes it exactly 1x1x1. Now there's also another one that's really small using these 1x1 springs, but it's actually too high instead of one. It was made by MGM, I think. Anyway, this one is exactly 1x1x1. Now a 1x1x1 spring, I'm not sure if it's less stable or not, but it seems like it's less stable than the 2x1x1 and the 3x1x1. Now, I still do recommend using the longer ones, but you can use the smaller one if you do not really care about the true, real stability. If it can tip a bit and it's fine, then you can use this one. So for example, this little majestic flyer that I just made 5 minutes ago, now it works fine with this stabilizer, as you can see, but there are some new features in the last update, and I want to address these. Well, you know, this stabilizer still works, but as you can see, this thing turns green if you go with a block on top. And that is because, well, if you do this and you clear this out, I attach to this and I drag to the right, but it's still attached to the bearing. Now that is a feature that the devs added in the last update, but that also causes you to reconnect this spring to another block that you place on top. So be really careful, you cannot have any blocks on top of the spring. Maybe only if you do, no, even then. Even if it's loose, it'll just kill it. Maybe like this, that is fine. That is fine. You can do it like this and then maybe weld it back to the original stuff or something, but it's really tedious. And let me just show you what happens if you attach it like that. It just kills the stabilizer. So be careful when welding it to something. So for example, you got a mini flyer, let's just make something really ugly like this, and then like this, and a rocket like this, and boom, you got your flyer. Now if you attach this by welding it, and you weld it over here, then you kill it, because it'll attach to this block over here. Weld it over here and you'll kill it as well, because this spring is now attached to the stone, and well, it'll instantly kill it. So yeah, you're still very limited to what you can put on top and on the bottom of this thing. But yeah, I showed you the one and only solution to this, and that is by using a bearing, and then you can attach. Well, no, it cannot be on the lift. You need to be loose from the lift, and then you can do that. So if you want a block to be attached to this main structure and above the spring, then you'll have to do two bearings like that, and then go on top, and then weld it like that. So let's actually do it with a proper one that still works, and let's see if this actually works, because, well, I just invented that. I'm not 100% sure if that works. Yeah, as you see, that was loose, that was just loosely on the lift, not attached to the lift, and it still works. So yeah, Be careful with this. If you want to attach some extra blocks on top of it, then do it with 2 bearings, loose from the lift, so like that. You can put it like this, but see that it's not connected to the lift, and then you'll be able to attach blocks on top or on the bottom. So on the bottom that's basically the same, just attach a bearing, a block, another bearing, and then like that, because then the thing will not register it. So then you just weld it like this, and now you got 2 blocks attached. Now I'm pretty certain that you can just remove this and the thing will still stay like that. So yeah, you should be able to also remove that without breaking it. Yes, because it's not attached to the stone, it was attached to the thing. It was still attached to the thing over here. So yeah, I hope you have fun with this stabilizer. Be careful when trying to weld it to something, and well, use the little trick that I just showed you and you'll be fine. Now, it's still not as strong as you'd want to, but I will have a solution for that soon enough. Next week, I will show you the strongest stabilizer ever. Well, ever. Up till then, because the week after, I got the infinity stabilizer. Oh hell yeah, I invented it. It's a modded block, but I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but it allows you to create creations that do not tip. Ever. Ever. They cannot tip. But whatever, enough spoilers. That is for some next time. You'll have to subscribe if you want to see that, and don't forget to like this video if you want to see more of this awesome creation shit, and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.